A story of international intrigue is developing tonight as a former Russian spy and his daughter are fighting for their lives in a UK hospital, suspected of being poisoned while they were sitting on a park bench. The case even more bizarre because he is one of the spies who was traded in a famous exchange that happened on an Austrian tarmac for spies who were in the U.S. We sent back 10 sleeper agents. Do you remember this story? She was all over the New York Post and elsewhere. Anna Chapman, once dubbed Russia's most glamorous secret agent. Trace Gallagher has the story and the background on this for us from the West Coast newsroom tonight. Hi, Trace.
Hi, Martha. Counterterrorism police in Britain are handling this case, yet they're not yet calling it terrorism or an assassination attempt. Instead, they say it's unusual circumstances. On Sunday afternoon, former Russian spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia were seen on surveillance camera walking in Salisbury, about 100 miles south of London. 30 minutes later, both were found collapsed on a bench. Watch this.
On the floor, her eyes were just completely white. They're wide open, but just white and frothing at the mouth. And then the man went stiff, his arms stopped moving, but he's still looking dead straight.
Investigators are now retracing the victim's steps to get a better idea of what they consumed and who they came in contact with. Sergei Skripal is a former Russian Army intelligence officer and spy who admitted passing state secrets along to British foreign intelligence. He was imprisoned in Russia but set free in 2010 during that prisoner swap you mentioned with the UK and US that involved Anna Chapman, the Russian double agent and model who blended into American society and later became the basis for the TV show The Americans. Experts point out the Russians have a long history of developing and using undetectable poisons, and the apparent poisoning of Skripal and his daughter is being compared to Alexander Litvinenko, the former Russian spy who died in 2006 after drinking polonium-laced tea in London. British authorities say they won't stand for another assassination attempt on their soil. Watch.
While it would be wrong to prejudge the investigation, I can reassure the House that should evidence emerge that implies state responsibility, then Her Majesty's government will respond appropriately and robustly.
Russia denies involvement, which does not surprise British businessman Bill Browder, who himself is a public enemy of President Putin.
They lied about Litvinenko. They lied about shooting down the Malaysian airliner over Ukraine. They lied about troops in Crimea. They lie about the Olympics. So we can't trust what they say.
And it's notable that Sergei Skripal's 43-year-old son died last year in Russia from an unknown illness.
Yeah.
Martha.
He was concerned, no doubt. Trace, thank you very much.